All right, baby. Fight Club, you know what it is. Fight Club, baby. Time to get hype.
Facts.
Hey, we back. Back from the
Facts.
break. I know y'all motherfuckers out there like, what they doing? Taking a break?
Facts.
Taking a vacation or something? Yeah, man. We need a vacation sometime. And you got people like BC out there like Fight Club don't take a break. So fuck that. We back. We back in the
We
building.
back
Hey,
in the
it's time to
building. We
crank it up,
back in the
fellas.
building. Matter of fact, big dog, keep it rolling. I'm gonna do something in the background right here, man. Keep it rolling. I'm gonna jump off for a second, but keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
But like I said, it's time to break it down, fellas. It's time to come back, baby. It's time to talk some trash. Find out what's what out here in the streets, man. Some people out here actually doing good. We got a couple of rookies that done joined the league. You know, we're gonna name some names in a little while, do a little rookie report to see who's who, see if they actually can stand the rain up in here. We got a couple of we might have a little guest on here, maybe one or two. And we still got the same guys out here talking trash, thinking they gonna get a championship. You know, people like Tyree Loaded think he gonna get a championship. Havoc still trying to chase a championship. You know, Rush. I don't know when the last time Rush won a championship. I don't know. It's been a minute. You know, Nene out here feeling kind of bad. It's a lot of people out here that's not feeling good about themselves these days because they ain't won a championship. But we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get into it. It's time to hop on here, talk some trash, baby. Let's go down the list. Where you at, Tim?
I'm back in the building, and you know what else we're gonna go through? We got something special for you guys, man. We're gonna give you the rookie report, man. We're gonna walk through all of the new rookies in Fight Club, and we're just gonna see how they're turning out so far. And I got the list, and it's not if you're a rookie, you can't. This is not the rookie class that you want to be in. You don't want to be in this rookie class right here. And then I think we got a special guest that's gonna break down the tiers in Madden. Came up with a system, said tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. We just got to get his breakdown, man. What makes a tier 1 versus a tier 2 player? So we'll get his words on that, man. But hey, let's keep it rolling.
Right. So first and foremost, you know, what we like to do, you know, we like to talk about a few games, you know, talk about what happened last week, where we at this week, maybe what is going to be game of the week. You know, maybe do some predictions as we usually do, and then see if we can get on to some trash talking like we normally like to get to, what everybody's trying to do. And then, you know, we always got to find out who the whole of the week is. So let me do that. Let me hop over here. So if y'all don't know, this Fight Club Century like this, we in game, we up here Fight Club week 3, and we in a deep season 1 basically, and I said week 13. So, but right now we're gonna fall back in time, drop back to week 12, just to highlight a few games that stood out. And it's been crazy in Fight Club lately, man. It's been so a few games that stood out, man. I like Fame Nate. So we got the Panthers versus Seahawks. You know, got Fame Nate out there. He won a few games. The Seahawks is a new guy that came in. He's a rookie, and he hungry, but he really said that he feel like he can win his division. But I think he only won one of 2 games, maybe 3 games. He hurting himself right now. He hurting himself. I thought he had some skills, but if he can't beat Nate,
Right.
that might be a little difficult for him. You know, shout out to Pac-Man and the Jaguars for
Don't
putting
get
the Bills
don't
down.
hey, don't get that man no shout out. Shout out to
Hey man,
Pac-Man.
you know you gotta do that, dog. Pac-Man never get a shout out. He always hold a week, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And this time, if you can believe it or not, he might have.
Oh no. Okay, keep going.
He might have, dog. He might have put you on notice, dog. Let me see. Let me check it out.
I gave him some easy touchdowns. It's just one of those things. Sometimes you gotta let Pac-Man win, man, because sometimes he storms out of the chat, he quits the league, he does a lot of different stuff like that. So sometimes you just gotta, hey man, you take this win right here, and you'll be good for the next 3 or 4 beatings. So he's good for another 3 or 4 beatings again, and then he'll need another win at that point. Charity
Man,
work.
look, Pac-Man, you got the Jaguars, man. Stop tripping over there, man. You doing some bitch shit. Look, but 45-19 over them Bills, the Night Branch. and we don't need to know who. We all know who the Night Branch is. But your boy that then came in, took over the Raiders. Long Dak Dog. I don't know what the hell his name is these days, but if you over here letting Trojan Man beat you 66-30, then we'll need to know your name. So that's you let Trojan Man in, and he can't do nothing but run the ball. He's not even good anymore these days. Then you got your boy BC. Oh, holy shit! Whoa! I know BC having a decent season, and he ain't had a decent season since like Madden 16. I mean, he's been waiting for a long time. I think he went to a championship Madden 16 back then. That's when he got embarrassed and got blowed out. And, stormed out the chat thing. This right here, 41-13.
How the hell? Who did he beat? Hunnick? He beat the Dolphins?
Hunnick, son of a sorry motherfucker. Yeah. Look, I don't understand this shit. I just don't get it.
I told him BC was about to scrape him, and he did. He scraped him right on up off that pavement. Hunnick, man, you're terrible. You suck. You're trash, and you got blew out. Jeez. By BC, of all people. BC.
All people. Oh, BC be barely getting past the Jets. How does he even remotely? It's ridiculous. All right. Look. All right, another big game, notable game. You got your boy that's hungry out here. Your boy, the Cardinals, Ghost Routes. He the real underrated king. He out here running the tables on a lot of guys. Got the sorry Cardinals out here. He claimed that he gonna make it. All he gotta do is make it to the playoffs, and then he gonna put some guys on notice. But if he can't get past Rush, and Rush put him down 34-16, you might need to rethink some things because Rush is definitely always gonna be in the playoffs, bro, and you don't want to face him in the playoffs. Yeah. So
that NFC West game. That's gonna be tight. That's gonna be a tight division between the Cardinals, Seahawks, and the Rams. Somebody really has to jump out to the lead there. Everybody looks pretty evenly matched when it comes down to records. Everybody is around 5-6, 6-5, around that range right there. So it's gonna be interesting to see who can make it out of the NFC West.
Right. And then old Gold Feet on the Steelers over there, dog. You the GOAT. You said you the GOAT. You got to change your name, man. You lost 16-34 to Bob. Bob usually give people forced wins, man. He don't win games. We don't even know if he's capable of winning games, but he won 34-16. GOAT. You tripping over there. Just call yourself Gold Feet. We're not gonna change your name in the chat too. We don't like the GOAT, man. Gold Feet is better for you. Gold Feet is better for you. And last but not least, of course, Shadow puts Yes Sir down, which is, low scoring game. Both of them always running the ball, holding the ball, make the game. The game probably was like 5 hours long. Between the both of them, it was probably like 5 hours long.
It probably was actually shorter. As much as they run, and they probably just run time off, and the time never stops. It's just that would be a brutal game to watch on Twitch. That would be one of the games where
it would be a brutal game to be in. Fuck Twitch. It'd just be a brutal game to be playing. Good God. But, somebody had to win. Shadow put him down. I don't know if that means Shadow better than him, but, we'll see what Season 2 brings. Season 2, everybody always get amped up. So, now we bring us to Week 13. Talk about some good games. Who is out here? Who are some good games that can be acknowledged? I see Nene versus Nate. Nate saying he can take down Nene at any time. I'd like to see that on this game. You got Rush versus Gold Feet this week, but that's probably a blowout.
That's a blowout. Matter of fact, the Nate and Nene game, I got Nene winning now. I think with Nate and Nene, it feels like the more they play, the larger the gap becomes when it comes down to how much Nene wins by. It's like artificial intelligence. Nene's learning what he's doing, but Nate's still doing the same thing. So it feels like Nene is, every time they play, the lead gets bigger or whatever the case may be. So I got Nene winning that one. Nate, prove us different. Prove us wrong.
Prove different. That's right. I'm gonna keep rolling down this list, and we're gonna see what we got. See if we got a guest to jump on, but or maybe do the rookie report. So let's see what we got. We got Michael versus King Havoc. I think King Havoc's gonna destroy him on that one. Unfortunately, Mike, you my boy, but that's probably gonna you don't want that game. Uh,
Kind of got
this
the
guy with the Falcons, man. This new guy
got
with
the
the Falcons,
Saints.
man.
Mike kind of got the Saints looking bad, but keep going.
he
Just
got a
saying,
guy with the
Lila. Just
Falcons,
saying.
man. This new guy. I think the Ravens. I think Trojan, man. That's an easy win for Trojan, man. The Falcons just laying down with his legs open, man. He's probably just another hooker that done came in the Fight Club. It's horrible. Rush gonna get a blowout over Gold Feet. You got a guy Tyree Lotus out there playing right now. It looks like playing Chaleo. You know that's a special game. Hey, that's the Bears not a joke. Now he actually
Nah, that's a
plays
good game.
pretty.
That
He's
should be a
pretty
good game.
talented. He gonna storm out when he lose because Ty's definitely gonna put him down. I think, but it's gonna be. And then you got to play Hunnick today.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a repeat from last week. One of the two. One of us getting blowed out. It's just gonna be. He lost, I lost, so somebody's gonna lose again. That's what's gonna happen.
Already done told me that he was gonna beat you by 32. So I'm just
Is
saying
that
that.
spread, honey? If
Just
that's the
so
spread, if that's the spread, please PM me whatever amount you want to bet. If you say you're gonna beat me by 32, please PM me whatever your max is at that point.
All right. All right. Let me see. You got Broncos versus Bengals. That's the shit show. Nobody ain't gonna see that show. I can't believe that, but I'll take Bob. Um, the Lions versus the Rams. Rams gonna eat them alive. Lions. I'm not even sure if you might be out of your league in this one, man. We'll see what you got in season 2. I know you just came to see what you can do, but the Lions. I don't know I don't know what you're expecting right now. Might be out of your league. Ghost Routes versus Shadow. Ooh, Shadow finna get his ass tore up. Shadow come out with that running the ball shit this time. Ooh, them sorry ass Cardinals gonna eat him alive. Watch. Oh man, I like the Browns versus the Texans today. That should be a nice game. That should be a game of the week if it get played. If it gets played, that should be a nice game of the week. BC versus Pac-Man. I'm gonna let you imagine what the score gonna be.
I got BC's been on his thinking TJ Yeldon is the next coming of whoever. I don't know why he thinks that. Just because he sees that guy's next.
I shut TJ Yeldon down to 60 yards, bro. 60 yards, 20 attempts.
I think if he try to force it to Yeldon, it's a close game. But I still got BC winning that game. He shouldn't. Pac-Man, but Pac-Man's not really good at adjusting. He just kind of call plays from like a play sheet or whatever, and just whatever at that point.
You know what? I think BC has the better skill level, but I like Pac-Man to win this game because all Pac-Man got to do is key in on the run, and BC can't really pass. He's not really good at it. So he's very average. 2 average people going at it, 2 average bums, average Joes, in a garbage can fight. It really don't matter. We don't want to see that shit anyway. So, who else we got? We got Next Please out here for the Raiders. Nobody want to see that because the Raiders going to get blowed out. Probably 60-7. You got Yes Sir versus Chalk. I'm going to take Yes Sir on that one. Chalk's been stinking it up lately. I like that one to be 24 to maybe 13. Then you got old Vontae versus the rookie. Go for it. The highly recommended, highly critically acclaimed rookie. Go for it over here on the Seahawks. That's a tough one to call right there.
I got Seahawks winning that one.
I like Seahawks. I'm gonna take Seahawks. Vontae. I think Vontae just getting his legs up on him. He'll have a nice season too. He's just trying to get things back in order before you start terrorizing everybody. And then last but not least, you got the underrated King versus Rush on those Eagles. You're making the Eagles look bad out there. Rush, you are horrible. Absolutely horrible at Madden. You used to be good. I don't know what happened to you. I need you to fix whatever the hell you got to fix. This shit is horrible. It's just that, it's terrible. Yeah. Anyway, So that's it. That's week 13. That's week 12. And you found out who your whore of the week. If you didn't know who the whore of the week was, it was a tie between Tim and and Mr. Honey.
We really doing that? All right.
They both had to wear the same shoes. Whole of the week. So that's it. So what we got for the rookie report, big dog?
For the rookie report, man, I'm gonna keep it very short and sweet. They all suck. Let's go through the rookie report right here. Hey, shout out to all the rookies in the league. Welcome to Fight Club. This is what happens to you as a rookie. You get hazed, you get beat down, you get slapped, smacked, pushed into the locker. You get everything at that point. So we're just gonna walk through the rookies of the league. Congratulations, ATL. You was a rookie. You were referred by Mr. Hunnick from Whore of the Week last week, and look at you right now. You're 3-8. Falcons.
Jesus.
Let's go
through these Christ.
Unless you're over 500, I'm just calling you by your team name. You don't even have a regular name. It's kind of like you're in the military. You're just a soldier at this point. So the Falcons, 3-8. Terrible waste of the Falcons at that point. We got the Niners, the 49ers, the San Francisco 49ers. 3-8. Jeez. We got the Denver Broncos. Let me guess. They're 3-8. We got the Detroit Lions. Let me guess. They're 3-8. Oh my goodness. All of these rookies. We got the Rams under 500 at 5-6. And we got the Seahawks at 6-5. That's go for it. But can we really say go for it at 6-5? Because that was Shutdown's team before he left. So he's probably kind of riding off the coattail of the success that Shutdown had at that point. So for your record right now, you're still the Seahawks. So none of the rookies are really over 500. That's a bad look. That's a terrible recruiting class right there. I need you guys, rookies, to turn it around. Unless you want to continue to get hazed, to get talked about, to get talked down upon, to get slapped, smacked, and pushed into the lockers every single day you log on, you're going to dread being in Fight Club. So what you need to do is take whose blueprint? Take somebody's blueprint, find a Twitch stream, find a YouTube, find something to get your game up. Because if you're sitting at 3-8, y'all just fighting for whoever getting the first pick. Trash. The rookies are trash right now, and I need you guys to turn it around. Can you turn it around? I don't know. If you're 3-8, you're probably not going to be able to turn it around. If you got a problem with what I'm saying, load up. We can play for any amount, because if you're 3-8, you're no threat to anybody. What's your max? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The rookie report.
Hey. Side note, just because I'm just want to ask before we move on, is BC really competition at this point? Is he really that good? Is he just lucking up?
Let me tell you about BC. BC, first off, he got kicked out of the crew because he was so sorry. So he got kicked out the crew, and everybody else kind of took his spot. Kobe took his spot. Shadow took his spot. Yes, sir, took his spot because he was so trash. They kicked him out the crew. Now he's kind of on his own, kind of doing his solo thing, thinking he's actually pretty good, and he's taking a under par Colts team, and he has a good record. But look who's in your division. You got one guy that would probably win the division, but he's tanking. You got another guy that's actually winning the division. His name is Hype. So you're not even winning your division, BC. And then you got Pac-Man. Well, we all know about Pac-Man. But I will say this. I will say this. BC does have Madden intelligence, and he has Madden skill, and he's not a community kind of player. So that's the one plus I can say about BC. He has good game, and he's not like a real community player, and he tries to figure out different ways to win. So if I had to put him in a ranking in Fight Club history, he's probably in the bottom. He's probably in the top 15. He's a top 15 player overall. This season, if we did a power ranking, he'll probably be in the top 10. He'll be in the top 10 this season. So, hey, man.
Hey, let me ask you something, though.
Yeah.
Because people are always saying it, and you done seen them play before. So you got your boy Ty Reloaded, right?
Uh-huh.
You know, he got a lot of trash talk. You know, a lot of people say he think he good because he only know one or two plays, but he
Mm-hmm.
run those plays well. You know? But he run them well.
Okay.
Here's the thing: somebody say that he plays something like hype, hype
Mm.
V,
Oh wow.
right?
Okay.
If you had to see both of them play, who do you think would come out in that?
Um, if I was a betting man, I'll put money on Ty just for the simple fact of I've seen him adapt to people's game plan
Mm,
more than hype at that point.
okay.
I've seen him adapt to game plans at that point, but I think he's mastered the kind of offense that he likes to run, and he's adapted a little bit better on defense. Is he beatable? Yes, he's beatable. He probably one of those guys in contention to win the Super Bowl every year, but hadn't done it yet. It's like he's like the Andy Reid of Fight Club. He's always there. He always coaches a good team. He has a good record. He takes it to the next level. Might make it to the championship game, the divisional championship, but no cigar, man. No cigar. Not yet. We gotta see him get over that hump.
Got it. All right. Well, there it is. There it is. I mean, we got to figure out how to stop these guys, though.
Mm-hmm.
But all right. So there it is, man. You got the rookie report. You got a little bit of trash talk, a little bit of insight on what BC is doing these days. Who was the hoe of the week from last week? You know, we had a tie for that, and then next we know who the hoe of the week gonna be this week. It's probably gonna be Gold Feet. But
Other than that, who we got, Tim? Let's see who we got out there that can jump.
We got a special guest, and when we brought it in, we said we want to bring in the guy who invented. I'm not gonna say invented the tiers, but brought it to Fight Club, and he brought it Fight Club, and he brought it down and said you're either tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, or whatever, and there was a lot of controversy when it came down to that. So we want to bring him on the show to kind of let him talk about his part of the season, how he's doing, how he's going to get over the hump to finally win a championship, and just kind of break down these tiers. We'll give him a little time on that portion. So Fight Club, get ready. We got your boy, Ty Reloaded.
Reloaded.
Ty, you in the building?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
What's up, Ty? Hey, wake up over there, dog. Wake up.
Man, hey man, Ty sound like, yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Yeah.
Fuck wrong with you? What's up? Calling me. Hey man, how do we slow down Ty, man? What do we gotta do? Well, hey Ty, why don't you give us a secret, man? I know you want to see a good game. So you don't mind giving out some little Easter eggs, some little tidbits or something like that. How do we slow down? How do we slow down your game?
If you want to beat me in my night, all you gotta do is cheat me. Really.
To cheat you?
I've never lost a game in Fight Club history without getting cheated.
So it was never anything by you. It was always, I got it.
I just got cheated by the Bears. He threw a high ball in triple. That's crazy. But yeah. But nah, let me be serious. If you really want to beat me, you can't make a mistake. Nene, he beat me. He didn't make a mistake. They gave him a fumble. I couldn't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
Really.
All right. There you go, Ty. Speak up a little bit. Speak into the mic a little bit more.
My fault. Basically, just don't make any bad reads. If you just can't throw shit that's not there. Take your sack all the time. Never throw nothing that's not there.
You know, that's the difference between what a tier 2 and a tier 1 player, knowing when to take the sack versus just, hey, I just got to throw the ball. Or what do you say? Tell us about this tier system that you got, man. It had the league in the uproar, man. What do you think about these tiers?
Tier 1, is basically the players that can contend and win the Super Bowl. Tier 2 players, they have a chance at winning the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
It's the niggas. Those are the BC niggas. The tier 2 are the BC niggas. Man.
Wait, that sound like the niggas. So you telling me doing the BC nigga? So those are guys that's hoping that the tier 1s knock themselves out, so he can get thrusted ahead.
Yeah, that's why Rush is a tier 1 player. That's why he smoothly went over there to the AFC. They got a whole bunch of tier 2 niggas. They're all ass. Most of them niggas are ass. There's probably, I'd probably say there's probably a couple good players in the AFC. NXT, please. He went up to tier 1. I mean, he got his little run game through the clock. Some good shit, but whatever.
Is he a tier 1 player? Has he moved up to tier 1?
I think NXT. Actually, I don't know. He's a tier 1 player versus some players because you should never get blown out by Nene. You should always be able to have a good game with Nene.
Oh, that man said you should never get blown out by Nene.
Unless you're running bunch. If you're running bunch, expect to lose by 24. That's your fault.
Well, flying.
I'm sorry about Boa. I just lost to the Bears. The nigga agged. He threw it in the triple coverage.
Yeah.
I knew it though.
Bears.
He's not a bad guy. He's not a bad player. He loved to pass the ball all the damn time.
Let me tell you this. His first 5 completions, he didn't even have any completions in the first 5 passes. Or first 6. And he threw an interception. I missed the field goal because of lag, and he only won by 3. And then I got back in the field goal range, and I lagged. I just can't catch a break today, man.
A lag will kill you every time, man. It'll kill you every time.
Hey, just to be sure, because he's gonna ask me later. Who cheated you on that game?
Chio. Chio, if you in here, don't say you didn't cheat me because you threw in the triple coverage and you threw an ag. Both your touchdowns came off of some bullshit. Hey man. But there's nothing I could do about it. If Madden gonna cheat me, they're gonna cheat me. And I mean, if he beat me, I really don't care because I really don't want to be a first round bye because every time I get a first round bye, I somehow get cheated. So I'd rather work my way up from the divisional so I can earn my respect.
That's a weird way to look at it. It's a weird way to look at it. Most people would want to buy and be at home. You want to go through the trenches.
I don't got it. It don't matter if home, away, or at another team stadium. I want all the smoke. Simple. That's how I'm carrying it.
All right. So we're gonna
say that.
We're gonna play a game.
Might end up facing BC.
We're gonna play a game here, man. Let's play the tier game. Let's play the tier game. You might make some people cry right here, man. I'm gonna call out a team name. I'm gonna call out a user, man, and you tell me if they're tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, or God tier. One of the 2, one of the 3, or one of the 4. Havoc. Where is he?
Havoc. I think
Havoc tier 1.5. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think he's in the middle of tier 2 and tier 1 because some games he plays really good and he looks unstoppable. But then some games he just be bugging the fuck out. So like he right in between it.
Yeah, it looks like sometimes he struggles against tier 1 players. He'll beat the hell out of tier 2 and tier 3 players though.
Yeah, he could keep up with tier 1 players. Like I think I'm 1-1 against him. The first game he beat me, and then the second game I beat him. I mean, but I'll see him week 17.
Fame Nate with the Panthers.
Fame Nate, that nigga's a tier 2 player. Don't let that shit fool you. I tried to give the Seahawks. I tried to give the Seahawks the scheme to beat him. You obviously seen what I did to him. What week 5?
Yeah, it was bad.
I blew him out by 20. Wait, is that 32 points? I blew him out by 32 points, and that's not counting the lucky touchdown he got at the end.
All right.
So
I'm gonna say this name, and I think this is gonna be a controversial answer because I think what you're gonna say versus what he thinks is gonna be completely different. It's Chio.
Oh, Chio's a tough player because he's like what top? He's on the mud draft leaderboards. He's a tough player, but Hey man, he knew I should have won that game, but it's a hey.
What tier?
I'll see
Hey,
you in the
here's
playoff.
the thing, though,
What
dog.
tier is
Here's the
it?
thing. Hey,
I think he's a tier 1 player. And no tier 2 player in
oh,
here would be on the mud draft leaderboard.
let me ask you something. Is a tier one player to you somebody that should have went either maybe let's say conference finals or championship?
If they can make the championship, I think if you can have a good game with Nini, if you lose by like 3 and you don't throw like 5 interceptions or some shit like that, and you having a good game, I think that they deserve to be a tier 1 player. I mean, he lost to Nini by 14. I mean, we've all been there. Vetter got blown out by Nini. I got beat by Nini. Shit happens.
Ghost
I
routes.
think he's a good player.
What is ghost routes? Tier 1, tier 2.
Ghost routes.
Colton.
Ooh, I haven't really seen the film on him.
Okay.
I mean,
Hey.
Nah, he didn't beat King.
Wait,
Wait.
hey,
Huh?
those routes nice, man.
Yeah, but wait, did he beat? Wait, was he here week 6 when he played Yes Sir?
I don't know.
Because if he was here week 6 and beat Yes Sir 17-10, he is not a tier 1 player. I'm sorry. If that was him, that's not.
Tier 1. Wait a minute. Wait. Yes, sir. Have good battles with some of the top tiers right there. What do you think he should have beat Yes Sir by to make him tier 1?
24.
All right, damn.
He lost to Chio by 25.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not a play from behind kind of player. Once he gets down, it's kind of.
All right. Look at it this way. Next, please went to the championship twice. Lost twice, of course. But he beat Next Please by I think like about 20 points.
Oh, he did beat NXT Please by 20 points.
Who? Yes, sir.
I think I'm. NXT got beat by Ghost Routes by like 20 something.
Yeah, I can see that though. I can see that.
Actually, Ghost Routes wasn't here to play the Yes Sir, so he came in during the bye week. So he beat NXT by 24. And he lost to Rush by 18. I think I gotta see more film on him, but I heard he's a good player. I haven't really seen too much of him. But I'll give him tier 1.5 right now. He in the same boat as Havoc.
What about Hype the Monster? Hype the most hated, I meant. Hype the most hated.
The Titans bull?
Yeah.
Or the Titans.
Ghost Routes got it easy the rest of the way. I mean, he got the Packers, he got the Lions, the Falcons. The only one that might be decent on his schedule the rest of the way is the Rams. So
I think he's playing at the level of a tier 1 player right now. He beat Havoc. He beat BC, fucking tier 2 player. And he beat Rush. And those are Rush and Havoc. Those are 2 Super Bowl contenders.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's playing at tier 1 level right now.
Yeah. I agree at that point. Yeah, so that's a good breakdown of the tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 don't even matter. You just here filling in the slots, you know.
Bro, tier 3 players?
Yeah, no.
It is possible to move from tier 3 to tier 1. That nigga Lil Kobe, he was going crazy last season. He moved from tier 3 to tier 2.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot. You can see more tier 3 go to tier 2. I can see that. Or you can go from the bottom of the tier 2 to the top of tier 2 at that point. I think it's the bottom 16 teams, they shuffle around a little bit.
He said shuffle random. Now I think a bunch of the bottom teams, some of them players might be good. They might just be tanking. I haven't seen all of them play.
Maybe the Texans. At best.
You said the Texans like.
Can you hear that much? You mute the TV for?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Texans, like, I don't know where I don't know if he off on a business trip, like, what's up with him, but he can't be giving these niggas free wins out
here. He'll be back next season, ready to take over that division. But whether he knows it or not, That's gonna be a tough division for him to win. Hype's not playing around.
Ooh.
BC's not playing around. That's gonna be a tough division for him.
I mean, yeah, I think he gonna make a wild card next season. I think he gonna have his hands full with Nate or Hate. I think BC he has a chance of making a wild card. It might be like the old AFC where it had Nini, Rush, and Louis all in the same division and they all make playoffs. It might be something like that.
Possible. It's possible at that point. It's possible.
Yeah, I think it's possible. But no one should be letting TJ Yeldon rush for 200 yards. What the fuck is wrong with that?
Yeah, BC's going for MVP with TJ Yeldon, but I just don't see it happening. I think down the stretch he's gonna either get injured or it's just gonna shut him down at that point. Especially if he has to win games, I don't think he's gonna just be able to force it to Yeldon at that point.
He sees me week 16, so or week 16. I see him. If anybody wants a side bet on BC, I'll lock any amount.
Yeah, that BC, he locking any amount. He said any amount, no max. No max at that point.
Yeah, he's a capper. I don't like him.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, man. All right. So, y'all heard what it is, man. We appreciate it, Reloaded, man. Well, guess we'll be seeing you in the playoffs and see what you got. There's a couple people that's trying to hop in and give you some competition. We're going to have to put a couple more people over there in your division. See if we can make some changes for you.
My division's already tough.
His
King,
division,
Havoc, and me?
It's a tough division right there, man. He got between the AFC South and NFC East, probably the toughest division. Two toughest divisions with everybody on that game.
The battle of who's the real king yesterday, I heard Havoc just laid down and gave the force. He was like, I heard he didn't want to play underrated king, man. I don't know about that. I don't know if it's tough like that, if that's what y'all doing over there.
Hey, man. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know what's up with Havoc. Maybe he needed a little break because my man's King, he's doing some wild shit. So sometimes you just got to take a break. I know I be stressed. Hey, when I play King, I be stressed like a bitch. I be having to go to a hot tub or some shit. He be doing some wild.
Well, Ty, definitely thank you. Appreciate you coming on to the show, giving us your perspective on the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Next time we get you on, we're gonna have to talk to you about these schemes out here and who has the best playbooks and the best schemes in this Madden 19. But definitely thanks for coming on, man. Hey, we're gonna see you guys in the playoffs, and we need to see you make a championship run, dog. We need to see you make a championship run.
I got you. I'm about to win this division. Get my smooth little $15, and I'm about to go crazy. I want to see Chico again, and I'm gonna handle it from there. I'm not gonna overthrow a wide open touchdown on fourth. But hey, we back, man.
Hey, man, I just want before we go, I just want you to know this though, Ty. You got to hear this. Chico has never been to a championship. He ain't even been to the semifinals. You tripping. I just want you to know you tripping.
Wait, but you gotta think about it like this. If Chio does win the division and he does get the bye, he probably won't even play me. He'll probably play. He'll probably play King, and I think that'll be a good game. King versus Chio. But then I have to play me.
Maybe. So you rather work your way up, huh?
Yeah, I'd rather work my way up. I want to play Nini again in the playoffs. Man, I spotted him 3 in the beginning, and then I bagged him. My cornerback dropped a pick, which would have won me the game, but I can't get everything. So
yeah, it's cool, man. All right, bro. We appreciate you hopping on, man. Till next time.
So that's it, man. I look at it, man. I think the rookie report, man, the tier report, and the whole of the week, not Pac-Man, but Hunnick. Yeah, man, it's all out there, man. Oh, special shout out, man. We got to give a shout out. We got to give a shout out to the guys out there in Vegas that's out there repping Who's out there in Vegas? We got
Yeah.
Nini's out there in
Who all we
Vegas.
got out there? Let's name some names out there. Who we got?
I think we got Nini out there. BKP, Underrated King. He's out there. Fancy.
E-Tech.
V-Tech
out there.
Hellraiser. I mean, a lot of these guys, and what we're talking about, if you don't understand what we're talking about, these guys made the club series. They made the live events or whatever the case may be. So those guys grinded their particular club, their particular team, and they made it to, I want to say, top 16 in their situation. So they get a chance to go out, I think, all expense paid on EA, and go out and represent and see if they can win the club series and see if they can be their team's champ. So I think
why you think Rush don't be up in the clubs, man? That'd be cool. I don't mean the teeny bopper club, Rush, 16. But I'm saying, why you think he ain't in the clubs?
Rush, I think he plays Madden and he plays it enough to be good. But I think 2K is where he's got his real competitive bone. But don't get me wrong, he's not bad at Madden, but I don't think he puts the same amount of time as these guys. He plays a little bit more casually than these guys. Same with Havoc. Havoc plays 2K a little bit more competitively than Madden, but they're still good at Madden. Can't knock him on that.
Gotcha. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. These tournaments gonna be crazy, man. So again, big shout out to everybody. You got Fight Club support. I heard Nini gonna go out there and wear one of the Fight Club jerseys. Fight Club. And one more thing, ain't no way in hell I'm letting Nini smoke me. I don't know what Ty Reload talking about. Ain't that. Fuck that. Nini will, that'll be the last game. Nini will be so frustrated. He'll be like, look, I don't even want to play you. The shit gonna take forever, and this damn show gonna take forever. I swear.
Facts. Every play clock go to 1 every time. Snapping it. Half a second.
That you gonna smoke me. All right, y'all. This Fight Club, man. You know where to find us, baby. If you're trying to keep up with the shows, man, be the first to get the show all the time instead of waiting on us to drop it. Go ahead and hit the like right there. Do a subscribe real quick. You'll always get it twisted up to you real quick. Hit you on the email right when it's finished. You'll be the first to have it already listened to it. You know what I'm saying? Jump on us with the Twitter. Hit us up on there. Get in on these tournaments. We about to have a lot of tournaments this month in January. It's about to be cold, fellas. Ain't any shit you can do but sit in the house and play Madden and get your ass whipped. So we're going to have a lot of tournaments. So jump in with us, baby. Fight Club.
Let's
we out.